Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with DK sir once again. So I hope you guys doing fine everyone. Okay, so let's proceed for today's session. So like last time I discussed about the normalization, right? What do you mean by normalization? Why we are using normalization for database, right? So normalization is a result in the formation of table that satisfies certain normal forms. The normal forms are used to remove various types of abnormalities and inconsistency from database. Like last time I discussed, what do you mean by normalization? So normalization, once we have a complex table structure, we want to break it down in simple table structure, right? That is called normalization. Now today's session we are going to see types of normalization and explain each of them one by one. So the most important and widely used normal forms are like first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, and voice code normal form that is called VCNF. VCNF stands for voice code normal form. So let's see one by one. So the following diagram show the different levels of normalization as you can see in this diagram. First NF, second NF, third NF, and VCNF. So let's see what they mean by first normal form that is called 1NF. A table is said to be 1NF when each cell of table contains previously one value. I mean, there's a table and one table store the value row wise 1 individuals. Means there is no collection of group of the value in single cell, right? So the guidelines for converting table into first NFR place the related data values in table. Further, define similar data values with a column name. There should be no repeating group in a table, right? Means value should not be repeat any specific cell. Means there is a one cell and cell is not like suppose employee ID two time repeated, project code two time repeated, employee name two time repeated, three time repeated. No, it's not like that. So there should be no repeating group in a table. Okay. Every table must have unique primary key. Like as I told in previous session also, previous videos, what do you mean by primary key, right? So primary key is identifier for any table. Primary key always unique. Primary key never support duplicate values. Primary key never support null value. That's why primary key always unique. So consider the project table as shown in the following diagram, guys. So as you can see, employee code, department, department head, project code, and hours. So as you can see in this table, project code and hours have repeated value. Like in project code, you can see repeat how many times? Three times. In hours, you can also see three times. Here, second one, you can see two times. Here, two times. And here also, you can see two times. So project table is not first normal form because cell is project code and hours have more than one value as you can see in this table, right? So by applying the first step definition to the project code table, you arrive at the table as so in the following diagram. So in this diagram now you can see employee E001. So just make a each of the individual single column, right? Once you make in first normal form. So see now by each of the row hold individual value, single value. So in this table there is no repeat of the value. So once you look at the table, if table come front of you and somebody say identify this is first normal form or not. So if group of value repeated in a cell, so definitely this table is not first normal form. But once you make a first normal form, so each of the value is going to feed it in individual rows, as you can see, individual tuple. Tuple means row, row means tuple. I have already explained about it. So consider the student table I show in the following diagram, like roll number, student first name, last name, phone number one, phone number two. So as you can see in this diagram, roll number is a primary key. So the student table contain null value in the phone number 2 column and the number of enters allow you to storing telephone numbers per student to restricted to, right. So it's not compulsory each student have a two phone number, right? Who has a two phone number they enter the two phone number, who don't have a two phone number they just put it individual phone number single one, right? By applying the first enough definition to a student table, you can arrive at the table as shown in the following diagram. So now you can see here two table, roll number, student first name, student last name, roll number and student phone number. So here both table you can see have individuals value. There is no repeat of the group values here. So both table already existing in first normal form. Okay. So now just we just over it first normal form. Now we are going to move for the second normal form. Before second normal form, we have to understand the functional dependency. What do you mean by functional dependency? Functional dependency, attribute A is functionally dependent upon the B if and only if for each value of B there is exactly one value of A. Right? Like very simple example, like attribute A is a teacher and attribute B is a student. Right? So definitely student depend upon teacher. Once my teacher will come, he or she will start taking my class, right? And teacher also depend upon student. Once my student will come, then I am started teaching, right? So that is called dependency, means there's one attribute depend upon another attribute, like employee plus company as well. Definitely employee depend upon company and company also depend upon employees. So as you can see, consider the report table I show in the following diagram. Roll number, course code and course name. So definitely by roll number we can see all the details. By course code we can identify the course name. Means suppose Java course code, as you can see C100. Here you can see .NET, C Sharp .NET C1001. Right. So each course code define the specific course name. Right. The following diagram shows the functional dependency between marks and roll number plus course code. So definitely by roll number we can see the student marks, and by course code also you can track the information as well. Like once you go to the university or college, so what you does basically by roll number you are able to track all the information of the student. Why? Because roll number is a primary key. The other functional dependency report table are like course code, course name, as you can see. So obviously by course code you can see the course name, okay, and course code teacher name, assuming one course is taught by only one teacher. Teacher name, room number, assuming each teacher has his her own unshared room. Definitely by teacher name, by room number. So teacher name depend upon room number, which room number, which teacher is existing, right? So once you know the room number, easily you can find out your teacher, who teacher going to teach you, right? Marks and grade. So these are the examples of the functional dependency. Okay guys, so next video we are going to start the second normal form. Okay, so that's it for this video. Okay, thank you so much guys. Bye, take care.